Alright nerds, it's Dave. I'm back with a beat. Anyway, today's talks about underrated commanders for under $1. And if I got this wrong, please tell me. But we're going to go through them. These are mine, and I think these are underrated. Now, I'm a casual player, so like most of you probably are casual players. So let's go through them. I think this is out for the Gatewatch. Yeah, where it is. We've got Minner and Den, wild board. And I pay an additional land on each of my turns. Well, this is only 4, and it's green and red. So you got a bit of burn in there, bit of this, bit of that. All good. Return a land I control to its owner's hand. Target creature gains trample. Now, if you've got a big beastie elf come in, got trample, you might win the game. But it is all about searching your library, grabbing those lands, and whacking them down. To a turn, you get them down on turn 4. Some of you are going mental, aren't you? Anyway, I like them. Let's stick them over there. Here we are. Another elf. Yaver, Nature's Herald. It's got flash, which means you can play it at any point. Like you can play an instant. You may you may cast green cards as though they have flash. Now that's damn good. That's very good. Fog, bang, flash, instant. Sorceries, buff, buff, buff. Mainly against blues, but as a commander, he's cheap, he's 4, and he's budgeted. Here we are. Now I like the deck. And they don't make many of these. What's his name? Yovaro, Lord of the Garenbrig. Legendary creature. But he costs 3, which isn't too bad. You're the Lord. And it's a battle field with 4 counters on it. So he's a 4/4. Whenever I have a green counter creature even, and it's battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on him. And if that creature's power is greater than it, put another 1/1 counter. Now, that's pretty damn good. Get some big beasties. Comes in 1/1, 1/1, 1/1. Now he comes in for 3, so it'd be 3, 5, 7. But you'd probably smash him for a huge bit and then put a giant growth on him and give him trample as well. It's a good job. A bit of Niz merits. I got merits. I'm all good. 1 up. Here we go, bit of Toad. Now, he's beautiful. Now, I can't remember what set he's from, but if you're a bastard and you like playing blue and red, burn and counter, then he's your man. He can't be countered, which is all good. But for 6, he's a bit expensive. He does have flying, though. And whenever I draw a card, he deals 1 damage to any target. You can just knock out little 1/1s there. Have a little chip away at whatever you want. Whenever I play a cast an instant or sorcery spell, I draw a card. So basically, if someone's got card draw, I get to draw a card. No, I guess an instant or sorcery spell. Yeah, well, against the blue or whatever's. That's all good. Anyways, next up is Lazava Dinner Mastermind. Now he's 4, blue and black. Now, you got control and mill. And then you've got beast. So he's a shapeshifter. Now this is a very cheap card. Considering what I can do, I probably looked it up, it's probably $12, and this is supposed to be budget, but he has got hexproof. Whenever a card is put into your opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you may have Matey Boy become a copy of that card, except its name is still Matey Boy. It's legendary in addition to its other types, and it gains hexproof. And this ability, well, it's just, there's all sorts of magical things you can do with that. I used to runs it. Didn't quite gets it, but he does now. Anyway, tell us what you would do with him, because I think he's pretty damn good, and as he goes, he's all right. What else we got? Bit of Kaladesh. Here we go. Campbell Console of the Allocation. 3, white and black. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Well, that'll put him in his strides, won't it? That'll really do some damage. Just chipping away here. Especially you're playing multiplayer. Bang. You lose 2 life, Dave. Oh, and I gave him 2 life, Dave. On that, it's pretty damn good. There we are. We got, here we go. We got a little clever boy here. We've got a bit of Gonti. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. He is a bit luxurious. Anyway, he's got Death Touch. He's a 2/3 and he costs 4. A bit expensive, but he's alright. When Gonti, Lord of Luxury, enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down. Put the rest of them on the bottom of that library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it and you may cast it and you may spend mana as though it were mana any type to cast it. Basically, just steal people's cards and play them for yourself. Now that is good. I've probably got 50 of these things. I speculated and I thought they'd be a lot more expensive than they were. But as far as I know, he hasn't been reprinted and he's a cheap little boy. But he's good. Last but not least, here we goes. Now, I run this bad boy as my commander. Remember, footage is raw. Oh no, here we go. What's his name? Darian Jones. King of Gondor. Here we go. Whenever you're in dealt damage, I may put that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens into play. If you've got a lifelink, or you've got that card that every time a creature comes into play, you gain 1 life or token, you're laughing. He's pretty damn good. He's expensive though, and he's from Cold Snap, but that's why he's only pennies, because he's expensive. Anyways, we've got a nice little selection here. Too much, but these are just budget commanders that you can probably go in your local shop and think, all right, Seb, what have you got for me to buy? I've got no pennies. I want a new commander. And you can just get them because they're cheap. They're cheap. And that's what you want. You want cheap commanders, unless you're a proper nerd and you're spending all your harder wages on magic cards like a knob. Anyways, sorry to offend you. I've probably offended a few of you, but who cares? I'm Dave. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow us for more, because without yous, we're nothings. Anyway, ta-da.